I don't even know what it is. The guy in the white, it looks like, is he karate?
No, it's Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Oh, of course, yeah.
He introduced himself as Obi-Wan Kenobi.
What did we build?
Yeah, what did we build?
What did we build?
Banana ballers are the most entertaining athletes in sports. Expectations are high, and everything's on the line. We are searching the world for the most talented showmen to build our game. Come along as we find the next banana ball star.
Hey, what's up? Barry, how's it going? Nice to meet you. Coach Cheeks.
I'm Coach Cheeks from Parts Unknown, and I'm the director of Chaos. I currently coach children, youth level. Mustard is the #1 condiment. Where are we going here? Mustard.
Is Ladders here?
Louders is, in the Astros with the blue socks.
He's the first one here today.
He came yesterday to practice with his unicycle on the field.
What's up, guys? For starters, give us your name, your position, and where you're from. All right, Jonathan Looters, Sunshine, shortstop utility, and I'm from Linfield, Mass. Represent Pioneers. I've known how to unicycle since 4th grade. We had an awesome gym teacher, shout out to Miss Robertson, who taught myself and my classmates how to unicycle, and then I kind of kept up with it ever since. And I taught myself how to idle and swing the bat recently. Now, I'm trying to be a banana ball player.
The guy with the shark costume?
Of course, yeah.
That's Mark Smith. He's got a big following on social. He's like 260,000 on TikTok.
What does he do?
Post videos. Yeah, that's it.
My name is Mark Smith. My main position is outfield, but I also play middle infield, and I'm from East Haven, Connecticut.
Talk to me a little bit about the fit we got here today.
It is my shark persona. I consider myself Mark the Shark. I know it's not appropriate right now to consider myself Mark the Shark. Ever since I was a child and during my Little League days, my parents would call me Mark the Shark, and I would always salute them and their services to me by flashing them what I call my shark fin. I have quite a bit of shark knowledge. I consider Shark Week a holiday for me, especially in the middle of the summer. So I like to salute all of my sharks out there by being Mark the Shark today.
Cobb, the one walking out there with the dreads. Really good shortstop, played at Troy last year.
My name is Tremaine Cobb Jr. Backflips, that's like my favorite thing to do. I like to see players hit bombs. If I get one, I'm flipping that jump, I swear. I bring a lot of energy. When I walk up to someone, you see me dancing, vibe in my head, you know. I can do a little bit triple between the legs. I like pineapples on pizza. I don't care what anybody says.
Cool. He's saying hello to everyone. It looks like they know some of each other.
How you doing, man?
You guys are part of the first of 6 private workouts that we're gonna put on in the next month. I wanna kick it off to Jesse. He's gonna talk about some of the players that we've brought on and what we're looking for in the future. So Jesse.
First, thank you all for taking a chance and being here. That's how this organization started. 9 years ago, as my wife and Emily, we took a chance on Savannah. And we went down there and it was tough. People all see the highlights now, the sold out crowds and everyone talking to social media, but it was very, very tough when we started. We only sold a handful of tickets. We had to sell our house. We had to empty out our savings account. We were sleeping on an airbed. But we believed on what we could create. We believed in a fans first experience. You guys look, you're growing in baseball, you're trying to play pro ball, everyone that goes up that ladder. Most guys, they're playing to get to the next step. Who are you playing for? You're playing for yourself. It's a lot different here, guys. We play for our fans. And when you play for your fans, the ball takes care of itself. You play better because you have a bigger purpose. It's not just to improve the stats, it's to improve a better experience. You play for the joy of the game. Guys, last night, 45,000 people. Yes, it's special, it's a big number. But at the end of the night, the game finished, you see all the players, the cast, both teams, Bananas, Party Animals, arms around each other around the mound. And you look out into the crowd, there's 40,000 plus people with their arms around each other, and we're singing Stand By Me. There's nowhere else in the world that's happening. And it's because we're all on the singular mission to create the greatest experience, to put the fans first, and have the time of our lives doing it. Your life is gonna change today. And I say that without being boastful and trying to be exaggerating about what it is. Your life will change today. And here's how that will happen. Because you're gonna take a chance. You're gonna get uncomfortable. You're gonna get out of your comfort zone and do things you've never done before in a baseball field. Because what has made banana ball great is not what people normally see on a baseball field, the doubles, the home runs, the strikeouts, the 95-mile-an-hour fastballs. It's the things that make them say, wow, you wouldn't believe what I saw at the field today. That's what we create every single night. Dakota Stiltz Albritton, he wasn't gonna come to the tryout. His mother signed him up without him knowing.
My mom called me. She said, hey, I signed you up for a baseball tryout. And I'm like, why'd you do that?
That's crazy to think about that. And he said, you're going to a tryout and you need to bring your stilts. He hadn't been on stilts in years. So he brought his stilts, he showed up in the tryout, and he was an average baseball player. He wasn't gonna make the team. He came up to me and said, I have my stilts, would you like me to put them on? I said, not really, unless you can hit in them. He goes, I can hit in them. Do you think he had ever hit in stilts before ever in his life? Nope. But what did he say? Yep, I'll hit in them. He gets in the stilts, and no joke, he starts making contact and hitting line drives. And I look at this and I say, that's never happened before in a baseball field. And when you look at Dakota Stilts Albritton, what he's done, he's built hundreds of thousands of fans. After the games, you see him signing autographs. There's a line of over 100 plus people. DR Meadows, our starting center fielder. Before our first tour, he practiced doing backflips. He's never done backflips, but he said, I'm gonna do a backflip, and I'm gonna do a backflip catch. And then we're playing at the final game of the tour last year at the National Baseball Hall of Fame after being put in the Hall of Fame. Sold out crowd at one of the oldest ballparks in the country. 8,000 fans, and the tour is on the line. Party Animals had won 33 games, the Bananas had won 33 games. It comes down to this. Halfway through the game, a pop-up goes short to center. In front of the crowd, DR goes for the backflip. He misses it, it hits him in the head. In front of all the fans, it's an embarrassing moment. The next ball, line drive deep, over his head, goes back, goes for the backflip again, and nails it.
Nails the backflip catch! That is unbelievable!
Bananas didn't win the game, the Party Animals did. They had an amazing finish to the tour. They deserved it. But that moment from DR Meadows set the tone for what makes this game special, what makes our players special. We're not afraid to fail. We're not afraid to try things. We're not afraid to experiment and do things to create a moment for a fan that they've never seen before. So what I challenge you guys today is to get out of that mindset of a typical tryout and just do the things that we've always done. Take chances. This could determine your future, and I mean that. You're gonna look back and you say, I'm so glad I went for it today. Because in 3, 4, 5 years, as we play around the world at major league stadiums, at football stadiums in front of 70 and 80,000 fans, at places you've never imagined we could play, you're saying, I went for it here. I went for it. Don't leave anything on the table today. Go for it, and you're gonna have the time of your life. And regardless, whether you guys make it or you don't, or you become a part of this, I hope you leave this and say, those 3 or 4 hours were the most fun I've ever had playing ball. Because when we started playing as kids, why did we play? To have fun. That's what this game's supposed to be. So I hope however we leave this, you guys high five each other. We all say that was a ball. We had the great time. We had the most fun we've ever had playing this game. Are you guys with us on that? All right. It's going to be a special day for all you guys. So thank you for being here.
So we're going to start off today with something I am certainly sure you guys have never done at a workout before. To line up right in front of the third base line here, we're going to learn some dancing. Baby, and then when it goes ooh, ah, you go ooh, ah. I want to know. Then you point forward, this will be my girl.
Glove speed, the ball transition.
Sure.
Is that something you've been working on for a while, or just something you're just trying?
Yeah, it's just I mean, you got to play to your strengths. I was always like a contact guy, smaller guy, and like I wanted to make sure my strengths were like really amplified. So just hand-eye stuff, a lot of stuff with racquetball. Being from Massachusetts, winter time, you go inside a lot, so you gotta do stuff off the wall, quick hand stuff. So just always working on that.
I actually started off playing basketball. I was a hooper. And then I kind of realized growing up, I'm a little bit undersized to play basketball. So I was like, why not try baseball? And then I ended up starting playing in high school. And then I went through there, did a lot of recruiting and stuff. I ended up going to a pretty small D1, University of Hartford. And then I ended up transferring my last 2 years going to Troy University in Alabama. I played with a banana baller, Jackson Olsen. He was at Hartford when I was a freshman. So I played banana ball and looked really cool. So I was like, why not come out and try it out?
Here, you can be extra out here. Have fun with it. Try stuff out because ultimately you never know what's really going to take, what really the people are going to like.
What makes you think you'll be a good fitter out here, a good addition to a team?
I think I'll be a good addition to the team because I really don't consider myself just a baseball player. I love to be an entertainer. I credit myself with a massive following on TikTok. I have around 200,000 followers, a little bit of a brag, but I'll stay humble.
My name is Marquise Wood. I play infield and outfield, primary outfield. Got some trick plays on my sleeve. You can't show anyone from Philly this. I don't think cheese sticks are that good.
My name is Jalen Lee. I'm an outfielder / infielder / anything you want me to be. I am a football player turned baseball player. I went to a small Division III school. I had a coach actually reach out. He's like, hey, I have this opportunity. I think you should jump on it. I get the email from him. He's like, hey, Banana Ball, sign up and come join us. Why not?
My name is Derek Wood. A lot of people call me Woody or D Wood. I've always wanted to play, not just play the game, but also be able to impact someone else's life with it. I've been working on trick plays, and then I found out I got the tryout, really kicked it into gear. It's really cool to be out here to be doing that all day long.
It's wild seeing them whip out these tricks that, like, guys I know have created. It blows my mind. It's become a staple in these guys' freaking game.
Sometimes in baseball, if you played in college, if you played pro ball, not really allowed to have that cockiness, that swagginess, nothing to it. Here you can.
Celebration is for you and your team. Never show up the other team. Just be yourself, you know, and that's the biggest part of this. We're gonna pick these up, balls to the dugout, and then I think we're going to BP after that. So good work, guys.
Do you ever see a world in which what you're doing here could be done on a baseball field, in a game? Not until like 1 month ago, but then I'm like, you know what, once I started to learn how to do it, I was like, you know what, I can do it, it's possible, and we're gonna make it happen. Yeah, I'll ride in and go backwards into the box. Yep.
There's a lot of different things that we look for, but a lot of those are the normal 5 tools of baseball, the 6th tool being a great dude, right? Fans first. Social media piece plays a role. Entertainment on the broadcast, entertainment in live crowd plays a role. You know, and so like if you look at all of those components, that's what makes up a good banana ball player.
The whole Sam Bananas organization has done, making about the fans and like reading into the books that Jesse has wrote, like the stories they have and the impact they have on people is like absolutely phenomenal. And like if they're really all about that, I want all in with that. So that's why I want to be all in.